and this is Zhenya's kitchen. Today we're gonna make the dessert. It's dessert night. I have Granny Smith's apples and a half puff pastry. It's an apple tart. I'm not sure if it's an actual classic version of tart, but that's what I'm calling it. That's what I've been calling it since I've been making it. And it's very simple, it's quite quick. Apples, sugar, cinnamon, butter, and puff pastry. Let's start with apples. For this recipe, we're gonna need 3 apples. Granny Smith's is a really good apple. It's sour but has so much flavor. So I already washed this apple. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. You'll use a smaller knife and you're gonna peel it. I remember when I think it was 9th grade, we had a contest for Men's Day in school. The girls had to, maybe it was Women's Day. Maybe it was Women's Day. But girls had to peel an apple and it had to be thin and the skin had to not stop. So obviously I'm losing this. But getting all the skin off. It's good to have a plastic bag nearby just to put all the skin in. Alright? The apple. I'm going to take a more convenient knife. Cut it in half, in quarters, cut the ends, cut the middle out. This is very important part. Now you can do whatever you want to do. You can do cubes, you can do slices. I prefer slices. So, there we go, there are my slices. So I'm gonna do all the 3 apples and then I'm gonna meet you at the frying pan. So there's our frying pan. It's on medium heat. It's been here for a minute or 2. We're gonna put a little olive oil from my fancy olive oil bottle. It's gonna heat up real fast. And here are 3 sliced apples. Here's the sizzle. Check it out. Check how pretty that is. Very nice. Alright, we're gonna stir it up a little bit. This is gonna be quite quick. This is gonna take just a couple of minutes. We're gonna start with adding some brown sugar. I have dark brown sugar. You can add any brown sugar you have. About a tablespoon. Let's make it 2 for better flavor. Remember, the Granny Smith's apple is sour. Sugar's not gonna hurt it. This is my white sugar. Thank you, Mama, for the cute sugar bowl. Put about a tablespoon as well. Okay. Now I'm gonna cut 2 tablespoons of butter. Oops. Put that in. And now it's gonna come together really fast. Alright? Okay. So I'm actually gonna find a lid for this pan and cover it and let it cook for about 3 minutes and I'll come back with you at 3 minutes. 3 minutes has passed. The butter have melted and the sugar's becoming caramel. Now we're gonna take the ground cinnamon and put a little bit like teaspoon. Just shake it a few times. And now we'll mix it in. There we go. Now I'm gonna let it cook for 1 more minute, just so whatever moisture that came out of the apple can evaporate real quick and the caramel gets a little bit of a woozy feeling, I guess. And then we're gonna work on this puff pastry. By the way, puff pastry. And if you are in Russia, this is слоёное тесто. Я не знаю, дрожжевое или нет. So, puff pastry. There we go. 1 more minute and then we'll be back working on this dough. So here's the sheet of the puff pastry and here's my brown sugar. And I'm taking about a tablespoon of the brown sugar. And I'm just gonna sprinkle it around. And then spread it around with my fingers. It will help the apples to caramelize more It will lick over a little bit and give you this nice caramel on the bottom of the tart. There we go. Brown sugar. And now we're gonna take the apples and put them gently on the top. Now we're gonna move them around. They're hot. You can wait till they cool off a little more. It's up to you. If you want to touch them with your fingers while you do this, I'm fine doing them like this. And just spread them out on the dough so it's covered as much as you can. You can always do less apples. You can cool them off and lay it out really pretty, especially if you're having a company. We're not having a company. We're just gonna have it with ice cream tonight. All right. Okay. So the oven is at 325, and I'm gonna put it in the oven, and I am gonna time it because I honestly have never timed it before. I just go by smell, but for you I will time it. Apple tart going in the oven. So tart took 20 minutes in the oven exactly. There is a little bit of sugar came off of it, and actually got a teeny bitty dark. Don't be afraid of it. Just don't eat that part if you don't want to. So pizza cutter is a very nice way to slice yourself a piece. I don't have any ice cream prepared, so I'll just have it like this. There we go. It's been out of the oven for a little bit, so it's not burning my fingers. And there it is, an apple tart. The dough is crispy and soft all in the same time. It's got the sweetness of the sugars, a little bit of the creaminess somewhere in the back from the butter, and then the Granny Smith apple is not tart anymore. I can barely feel it, but this is the deal. They have so much delicious flavor and go so well together. I think ice cream is gonna come out of the freezer in any second now, and I'm gonna top it and just go crazy. So I'm Zhenya, this is Zhenya's Kitchen, and this is my take on apple tart.